Hey everyone, you are watching Lesson 6 of the Rebrand Revolution course, where we learn to repurpose our PLR. Today, we are going to talk about turning your workbook into an evergreen micro webinar. I'm Lynette Chandler from Thrive Anywhere, and I can't wait to guide you through this process. Let's get started. The main idea behind an evergreen micro webinar is to get your name out there, grow your email list, and establish yourself as an expert in your field. And now, the great thing about this approach is that you don't have to go live every time. You can record and re record as needed. Plus, since it's evergreen, you can only do the work once and you can reuse it as much as you want. Because your audience will be watching on their own schedule, keeping them engaged is going to be a little bit of a challenge. And that's why it's important to stay ultra focused on one main idea and keep it short and sweet. I've picked the Coping with Anxiety workbook from our store for this project. Now, the workbook is 30 pages long, which is way too much for a mini webinar. So, we want to aim to keep it around 5 to 6 minutes. First, we need to pick out the content we'll use. I'm thinking of using material from days 4 to 6 since they all focus on addressing anxiety. And since this is about health, we should mention the importance of seeking professional aid. Next, we'll copy and paste the content from day 2 and days 4 to 6 into a document so I can start writing the scripts for my slides. And speaking of slides, there's also a slide deck available for this workbook that you can buy separately. If you have that, you can skip this step and just pull out the slides that you can use. Now let's get back to it. After you've got everything you need in the new document, you need to go through it and remove anything or any sentences that simply won't be good for a webinar. Then you can start turning that into a script that begins with a hook, a quick introduction about the topic, a quick introduction of yourself, the bulk or the body of the webinar. You should also add a call to action to get them to buy your workbook and wrap it all up at the end. From the script, you create the slides. If you find it easier, you can do the slides first instead of the script. There are no strict rules here. Once both the script and slides are ready, turn on your favorite recording tool and record yourself presenting the material. You don't need to be on camera if you don't want to, or you just simply don't feel like it that day, or maybe you're just uncomfortable, you don't have to do it. After that, you want to create a landing page with an opt-in form and put your webinar after the thank you page. Doing this can help you grow the list. To drive traffic to this page, there are a few things that you can do. 1, tell your affiliates and add this to your affiliate portal so your affiliates have an excuse to write about you. If you have an advertising budget, you can also advertise it. You can also promote it with pop-ups on your own website. You can announce it to your email list, which you should, especially if you have a segment that's particularly interested in that topic that you are creating this micro webinar about. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you found the info useful. If you did, Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Got more questions? Just reach out and ask. Also, check out our store for your copy of Coping with Anxiety and the slide deck that you can use to help you create the webinars faster. I'll catch you later and happy repurposing.